So this is my review of Avengers Infinity War. So where to begin with this movie, man? I usually talk about the comics and how they relate to me in the Pacific movies when it comes to MCU. I have to say Infinity War. I love the movie. It's probably not my top 3 or even, well, it's my top 5 MCU. I'll definitely do a list after all this reviews for the MCU, but definitely my top 5. But when it comes to the comic book, and it's not to say they always follow the comic book. They loosely base it off the comic book, and I'm not one of those people where it has to be from beat to beat. And I love Thanos. He's probably one of my top villains in the MCU, and I definitely will be doing all these rankings that I keep talking about later on when I finish this review for the MCU. But I gotta say, I love this movie. But when it comes to the comics, especially Infinity Gauntlet, that's what the movie's based off. They do like 3, it's like a trilogy story for the comic book. They do like Infinity, well, if you count Thanos' Quest, I guess that's 4. It's like Thanos' Quest, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, and then I forgot the other one. It was Infinity something. But man, the Russo brothers, man, they killed it. And I really hope if they do Secret Wars, and if they do the multiverse Secret Wars, the Hickman 2015 one, they definitely need. The only people I trust to do that is Russo brothers. But man, they killed it. And I was so hyped to see the Guardians of the Galaxy next to the Avengers, especially Iron Man, Spider-Man on Titan with Peter Quill, Star-Lord, and Ronan, and fighting Thanos with Doctor Strange. Yo, we as nerds is very what's it called? We as nerds is very privileged nowadays. It's the golden age of superheroes, definitely for sure. But the action, the fun, it never slows down. It's never slow. It's always the action. Captain America. I feel like they kind of done something better with Hulk and Bruce Banner. But other than that, I loved every character brought their A game in this movie. I loved it. But for the sake of this video and how short it is, I'm gonna give it a rating of a 8.6 out of 10. Not my top 3, but definitely my top 5 MCU movies of all time. So that's my review of Avengers Infinity War.